Hello, do you take a medication like Xanax, Clonopin, Ativan, Valium, or another brand of benzodiazepine to help you relax and to sleep? Are you finding that your meds don't help you anymore? Are your original symptoms getting worse? Hi, my name is Kobe Steele. There was a time that I could say yes to all of these questions. I went from doctor to get help. Tests were run, but I was told there was nothing wrong with me. It's all in your head. Try to learn to relax. Take up yoga. Meditate. I tried all these things. I told the doctors what medications I was taking, but they seemed unconcerned, and they seemed to be blaming me for my symptoms. The truth is that I don't think the doctors knew what was wrong with me. No one seemed to have taught my doctors about the long-term dangers of taking these drugs. In fact, this information had been suppressed since the late 1960s. I found out what was wrong when I Googled the word halcyon and discovered that the drug was banned in several countries because it caused violent reactions in people. I can understand why it was banned. I wasn't violent, but I was in hell. I had become dependent on the drug. I found a forum called the Tranquilizer Recovery and Awareness Place, TRAP for short, and I finally got help from people who had recovered from similar situations to mine, and they showed me what to do. I learned a lot, and I eventually became a moderator on the site, helping other people until it closed down. I discovered that the longer people take benzodiazepines or benzos, the more their brains and bodies become dependent on the drug. And what's even more frightening is that the brain and body will require more and more to be satisfied, or painful symptoms will begin to appear. This can lead to a downward spiral with ever-increasing symptoms. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can learn how to slowly taper from your medications the correct way. I worked with one lovely woman who was so sick she couldn't sleep in her bed. She spent the whole night and day in her armchair and was looked after by her husband. To be honest, I didn't expect her to live. She sounds old, doesn't she? Well, she wasn't old. She had been misdiagnosed by her doctor and given a cocktail of pills that made her sicker and sicker. She decided to slowly and safely get off the cocktail of medications that her doctor had prescribed, and she became well again. She decided to study at university and is now a trained counsellor, no doubt helping other people. Another woman I work with started running marathons when she became benzo-free. This could be you. You could get your life back like these two women have. And that's the good news. One of the many problems with benzos like Xanax, Clonopin and Ativan is that people take them to try and make a problem go away. Sure, anxiety or insomnia is temporarily relieved by taking a benzo short term, but it's only masking the problem and not dealing with what is causing the anxiety or insomnia in the first place. Even worse, many people find that after some time on the drug, intense rebound anxiety or insomnia surfaces, and this is where the problem escalates. People go back to their doctors and are prescribed more mind-altering drugs, another benzo perhaps, or even an antidepressant, making their brain receptors even more mixed up and agitated. So what does an agitated brain feel like? Some people get what feels like an electrical storm in their heads, brain zaps. Other people are unable to sit or stand still at all. Yet others are unable to sleep. Many suffer from intense depression and very dark, intrusive thoughts. Some people get air hunger. There are too many symptoms to mention here, but believe me, they are hell on earth, because many people don't experience just one or two symptoms. They experience multiple symptoms, and the symptoms can last for years. I would like to make it clear that it is very important to receive appropriate medical advice and treatment throughout your withdrawal and recovery. But please try to find a benzo-wise doctor if you can. Recovery is my goal for you, and I've based my program on these principles. R, respect your body and learn to work with it. E, evaluate where you're at and what you're currently doing. C, cull your fearful thoughts because you will get through this. O, open yourself to change and learn new ways to live. V, visualize your healthy self. E, empower yourself with the many body hacks that I can teach you. R, rebuild your life, because a great life awaits you, even if that's hard for you to believe right now. As a life coach, teacher, EFT practitioner and hypnotherapist with personal benzo recovery experience, I lead you through the processes, providing you many tools as you go through withdrawal, tools that I had to learn and discover for myself. If getting help and guidance through benzo withdrawal sounds like something that interests you, please contact me through Messenger or my website www.tranquilizerfree.com to see how I can help. Thank you so much for listening.